Good afternoon. Today is Monday, August 31st, and I'm feeling a little bit better. Not that I've been sick, but the thick mucus in my throat that I've had due to sinuses and allergies is a little bit better. It's not, I still feel it, but I don't think it's as bad as it was over the last couple weeks. I have about 5 more of the antibiotics to take. I have one more to take today, or tonight after dinner, and then all day tomorrow, and then one more on Wednesday. And I also I've been upping more of the cranberry supplements, and I remember I talked about this the last when I got this, which was because when I got these, I just got over the UTI that I got because I took antibiotics to get rid of this. Full circle. So since I've been taking these, I wanted to take more of these. And when I first got these, I said in the vlog they were supposed to take these 3 times a day after a meal. And because I take a thyroid med that says I can't take supplements or vitamins till 4 hours after I've taken the thyroid medicine, so that knocks taking these after breakfast out the window. So I've been in the beginning, I've been taking them twice a day, after lunch and after dinner. And then I forget to take them after lunch, even though they're sitting right here next to me on an end table. But I have been taking them at least once a day because I have all my vitamins and supplements in here. And I take them after dinner, which is funny because I think this was my dad's pill thing. Well, both my parents had these. My dad, he had to take pills twice a day, a morning set, and an evening set or afternoon. And he would always take the morning ones late in the afternoon or around dinner time. Even though we were yelling at him all the time to take his pills. Because when he went to work, he brought, pills for work. He took them later in the day, I think around second break time. He was not he hated to take pills. But anyway, so that's what I've been doing, and hopefully I won't get another UTI, because that was no fun. And so I've been doing okay taking them twice a day. I think I forgot to take them once since taking the medicine. And as far as the Allegra D, I did more research after I did the vlog, and I went to the manufacturer's website and to get more information. And they also, on the website, they list, well, first on the website, I looked at the difference between Allegra and Allegra D, and thinking about Amazon, the ones that I saw were regular Allegra. They didn't have Allegra D. And I need the Allegra D because that's a decongestion, and looking what that helps it, and that's the one I need. And I looked at Target and Walmart. I think I said this in the vlog last time. And over there. And so I looked at the manufacturer's website, and on that site you can do a product locator, and you can find the product for Allegra D. You can find where to buy Allegra, but not Allegra D, which is odd. So I did write to the manufacturer, which I haven't heard back. I think I wrote them on Friday, Thursday, and it said give them like 48 hours or something. Anyway, so since waiting for them, I did more research, and on Amazon I looked up Claritin D, or Claritin, because way back in the day when Allegra and Claritin were out, prescription, I used to take them when they were prescription. And I remember the Claritin used to make me sleepy. I don't remember if Allegra did. Anyway, on Amazon, they did list Claritin D, but it wasn't, we couldn't buy it off on Amazon. It was in tiny letters, well, not teeny tiny, but small letters. It said available through the pharmacist only, like behind the counter. And then when I read that, a light bulb went off. And I'm like, because I remember pharmacists at Walgreens, the Allegra and the Claritin, and all, I think it was Claritin D and Allegra D. That was behind the pharmacist counter. And I'm like, aha, that's why you can't find it online. Because you have to go there and buy it. Because, you can make bad stuff with it. So I'm like, okay, the next time I go out, hopefully this weekend, and there's like a couple places I want to go, I would definitely be getting that. I don't know if I want to go to Target, Walgreens. I want to go to Trader Joe's too, but I know they don't have it. But yeah, so there's that. So, I don't, last vlog I said that the woman that's buying my mom's car that took care of my mom will help my mom out over the last year. She asked if I wanted to go hang out Thursday to have sushi, and I'm like, yeah. And I said I was like kind of excited, out 2 days in a row, yay! Even though the one day was going to the doctor, but still, a day out is a day out. Um, so I kind of had a feeling, but not. I was kind of hopeful. Um, I wasn't gonna wash my hair because I didn't think it needed it, but I washed my hair and I put extra money in my wallet, and I wasn't gonna change. I had jeans on. I wasn't gonna change the. No, I had shorts on. I wasn't gonna change in the jeans, but I did, and she was supposed to contact me, and I knew it was gonna be around after 7 because I asked, and so I texted her, I think around 6:30, if we're still going, and she texted me back. And one, she forgot that she invited me, and two, she's working late. She had to work late, and I kind of had a feeling that was she was working late, because that's happened before when she had come by to drop off a payment or to do with the car. But I was kind of I was shocked to see upset I was about it. I don't get out much as it is. Even before this. With my mom being sick and everything, I did get out, but not a lot. And so I was doing this Thursday, which is like kind of surprising. And I didn't think I would get this upset about it. I was like, I think more disappointed and maybe kind of upset. So I've been crying on and off all weekend. Well, not because of this, because I am by myself, and it gets kind of more. I'm more upset because of loneliness about it. And when I went to the doctor, we were talking, and he's asking how things are going, and I said, boring, and he's like, well, everybody's getting, these days are getting a little boring. And I go, well, I'm now by myself now, so, And he's like, when he was writing the prescription out and telling me, he's like, if you need anything, we'll always be here. And it's like, thankfully I didn't cry then. But coming home and thinking about it, that got to me. Even though I can hear my mother, like, because she, toward the end, did not like him. Because, before when she was in the hospital when she hurt her knee, and at the time, he was going to the hospital every day to visit his patients, um, to see her. And then when she was in the hospital last year, toward the end, when she was in the ER and then admitted to the hospital, and she kept asking for him, and she kept getting the hospital doctors, and they were telling her that he doesn't come to the hospital anymore. And she was upset about that because she wanted to see him. And she was like telling me, change doctors. I go, no, because I like him. He's a good doctor. And even the rep for the hospice that she went to asked what the doctor, because my mom was complaining about the doctor. And she asked who was the doctor, and I told her, and she's like, oh, he's a great doctor. She goes, no, he isn't. And of course, I said this story before. After she passed, I went to see him, not knowing she was going to pass the day before I saw him, because I was seeing him for stress. And when I told him that she passed, and I was telling him how upset she was that he didn't see her, she kept asking for him, and that's when he said he doesn't go to the hospital anymore. Oh, I didn't mean to have a cry session. Yeah. So when he said that to me, I'm thinking, yeah, right. But I think in the back of my mind, they were. But anyway, today it actually was announced last night that the Thunderbirds were going to do a flyover again. They were doing it 2 sections. They were going to do it at my area, and they were going to do it at Henderson, and they were going to meet and go to Nellis, which is the Air Force base. So instead of sitting up by the front, we're not sitting, standing out in the front of the house like last time and see them flying by on Summerlin Parkway. Behind in the back, I went to the back and I'm looking. They did have a map of where they're going to be, and I kind of had a feeling they weren't going to be flying past me like last time. But I was still out there looking straight ahead, and all of a sudden I happen to turn my head to the right, and I see smoke, and I see the airplanes flying by. Quickly whipped up I had my camera with me because I wanted to record it. So I could, I had it already, so I quickly hit the record button and took about 7 seconds of video of it, and I have it up on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Well, I had put it up on Instagram, which connected to my Facebook. So that was the exciting thing for today. And yeah, nothing much has been going on. I've stayed home since Wednesday. I'm tired of cooking. I don't want to say order out, because I do want to order out. I just can't right now. So. And I got a text earlier this morning from one of the people in the group that he organizes the lunches. Just like a, during a new month, and hopefully this goes away so we can break bread again and stuff. Mostly like how you guys are doing, like a check-in. That's what's been going on the last 2 weeks. So I think I'm babbled on. Oh, another thing. Friday afternoon, around 4:30, or maybe a little bit before 4:30, I went and got the mail, and I forget what else I got, but I got two um, letters from my mortgage company, and I had already gotten the mortgage bill for the month for September, so I kind of had a feeling what it was going to be, because that's always when I get the mortgage bill, I'm always thinking, is that going to be a bill or is it going to be a letter? And it was a letter. It was two letters about cancellation of hazard insurance. And they had two different cancellation dates. One in 2 different years. One for last year and one for this year. And I'm like, I got worried. So first I called the number of the woman that I talked to the last time I got this letter. Well, actually, the time before. The last time I got the letter, she never contacted me. And I got a voicemail again, so I left a voice message. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, because there was still time to call, because they're there from like till 5 in the afternoon Pacific time. So I'm like waiting. I knew she wasn't going to call me back, so I decided to call the number that's listed on the number. So I called that, and the woman on the end said that they've gotten a lot of calls from people because it was on their end. It was a mistake, another computer mistake, because they gotten a lot of calls from people saying that they got these letters. So it's on their end again. I'm like, that's what happened the last time I called about these letters. And I even said, I go, this time I got two letters. And they're like, wow. So she said they're going to let, the insurance department know, blah, blah, and she apologized. I really wish that mortgage company would have taken me in, because I'm tired of dealing with this crap. And it'll be in my name. Anyway, that's it for right now. See you guys later.